So I'm in front of the New York Public Library. This is the place I love. During my stay here in New York, I came here twice to admire the building and to take in the atmosphere in general. And people have been talking about the metaverse and ways to extend and augment our world. But I don't think all these things can ever replace this entity because we should really take a serious look at physical space. We tend to regard physical space as something replaceable, or even to be something to be surpassed by augmented reality and metaverse and so on. But the fact is that we're here to say, look at all these people. I didn't expect to meet these people. I mean, I don't know where they come from, and I don't know what they're doing, but they're having a really great time. And the same can be said about all these people. I am an accidental person as well. I didn't really plan to come to this place. I just been to a musical called Hadestown, and it was really great. It was visited by Marcus Gabriel, the German philosopher. 4 times I was reading his book, The Power of Art, and I came across the passage where Marcus Gabriel said that he really loves the musical and visited it 4 times, and that was recommendation enough for me to come to this, I'd come to that theater, in Broadway and listen to the musical. So I'm on my way back to my hotel near Washington Square, and I was just passing by, and I didn't plan to make this recording, but this is what can happen when there's something physical. Of course, you may always argue that you can always recreate something equivalent to the New York Public Library in the metaverse, but that is like something is saying something is computable in principle. But some functions are not computable. It might be computable in the mathematical sense, but in order to compute that, you might need a time longer than the lifetime of the universe. So to say something is in principle emulatable or replaceable is very different from its tangible, practical usefulness. And in many ways, New York Public Library is never going to be replaced by the metaverse or the likes. I think it's probably time we realize that there could be many different ways to enrich our lives using technologies related to the metaverse, but they are not here to replace our physical experience. I think when I came to this library, I was an undergraduate student, young and gullible, just like I am now. And it's still here. Isn't it remarkable? If you imagine all the different people that came across this respected institution here in the heart of New York, and all the impressions that they brought back home, it's quite amazing. And for that, this is going to be a very wonderful column of culture or civilization, if you like, for many years to come. It's not really useful to think that we can replace New York Public Library or indeed this entire physical space with a metaverse. It's usual suspects, feral ideas. Anyway, so that's all I have to say. I'm glad Manhattan exists, and I'm glad the physical space exists. And maybe we are kind of drunk. Some of us are drunk from drinking too much, cheap wine of metaverse, cryptocurrency, blockchain, token, NFT, Web3 ideas. I'm not saying they are not useful. I'm just saying that they are not going to replace these wonderful physical institutions. Probably they are here to do something else, while the New York Public Library flourishes. I hope to come back here again.